it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of The Teacher. Chapter 15. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we get ourselves into today. It was finally the day of my date with Will. He texted me a few days ago and told me he had arranged something special for us. It was a surprise. He said I should dress nicely, but make sure I could keep warm too. I had no idea what he'd arranged, and an even bigger dilemma was, what should I wear? I found 3 outfits that I would describe as nice and a bit formal. What should I wear? Pink, purple, and black? White, plum, and beige? Or blue, black, and gold? Oh, that one's actually... Oh, that one's cute. All I knew was that he was going to pick me up. I didn't expect what was coming at all. I can't believe you're picking me up in a limo. Will, are you crazy? Do you like it? It's perfect. Are you serious? I love it. It's perfect. You didn't have to do that. Of course I did. You deserve the best. And my dad knows the driver, so he got a discount for me. And by the way, you look stunning. Thank you, and you look really handsome. So, has it weirded you out yet? I mean, us going on a date, complimenting each other's looks? It feels natural, actually. Actually, I think it feels oddly natural. Well, maybe it's a sign. Anyway, jump in. We're on a schedule here. Oh, really? Where are we going? Well, it's a place that doesn't like people who are on time. We better get going then. After you, milady. Every time I hear the word milady, I think of Cat Noir from Ladybug. Why, thank you. Oh, God. An elderly man dressed in a nice something uniform opened the door for us. He smiled genuinely at us. There is something about young love that makes elderly people happy. Maybe it brings up a lot of beautiful memories. I guess I won't know until I get older myself. The sun had almost set behind us, leaving us with nothing but romantic twilight skies. Will poured me a glass of his homemade mocktails. It was a delicious pinkish drink with bubbles. It tasted of black currant. He even complimented the drink by putting some frozen red grapes into it. I would be surprised if he came up with this drink himself. Maybe Miss Anderson had helped him a bit, I thought. Either way, it was cute as and it really set the mood for where we were going next, which blew me even more away than the limo did. Just 2 more steps. Hey, no peeking. Sorry, I didn't see anything. Okay, well, you can open your eyes now. Oh, what is it? A romantic candlelight dinner for 2? Oh, would you look at that? Oh my God, Will, am I dreaming? This is so beautiful. Where are we? We're at Restaurant Floors Day French word. It means Restaurant Cherry Blossom. I thought this would be the perfect place for us to have our first date. You know, since it was here in Brooklyn Botanic Garden, I called you Butterfly for the first time. I didn't even know this place had a restaurant like this before I googled romantic restaurants New York and stumbled upon this one. It couldn't be more suitable for us. But I know. It's really cheesy too. No, I love it. It's perfect. No, Will, love it. It's perfect. Phew, I was afraid you'd think it was a bit too much. I actually rented this entire top floor just for us tonight. Are you serious? Yeah. Will, you shouldn't. It must be expensive as Actually, it would have been if it wasn't because I mentioned our story to the owner when I wanted to rent it. He was pretty touched by our childhood best friends going on a date story. He said it reminded him of his and his wife's story. So I managed to score me a discount on this too. Wow, you and your dad must be real smooth talkers, Will. We have our moments. Let's go sit down. Here, let me. Thank you. Hello and welcome to Restaurant Floors Day French word. Can I bring you your, whatever? Yes, please. Alright, I'll be right back with those. Please let me know when you're ready for your starters. I took the liberty of ordering us this month's 3-course menu. I hope it's okay. Here's the menu if you'd like to see what we're having. Oh, fancy. Oh, I don't know what any of this is though. Have you read the menu yet? Sure? Yeah? Yes? The menu looks delicious. Yeah, well, even though I don't understand a word of it, It looks delicious. It's food. Where can you go wrong? I'm glad you think so. Our dinner was fantastic. Each course exceeded the other, and our conversation was flowing easily and naturally. Woohoo! I am full. Me too. I shouldn't have eaten that last spoonful of the dessert, but it was too good to waste. Okay, if I've got some questions for Will, now would be a good time to ask him. So we're going to take a little bit more of an interest in Will than we did with Sam, because a lot of you guys are total team Will, and I have to admit, he is a total cutie patootie. For the sake of you guys, because I love you so much, well, we'll spend a little more time with him. So let's see what his dream girl is. So Will, can you describe your dream girl? Tough one. I don't really think I have a specific definition as per se. Every girl is different, and it could be the weirdest things I never thought of as attractive that I can suddenly find attractive just because she's the one doing it. That's hard to make sense out of. Can you give me an example? Well, normally when describing a dream girl, you would say her laugh, her smile, her humor, her body, her eyes, stuff like that. But I think a dream girl is a girl who makes everything attractive. Even if it's just something like eating a cupcake. What I'm trying to say is, it's the small things. Yes, a pretty face and a nice body are always attractive. But it's the small, usually overseen things that make her my dream girl. Being clumsy, high energy, or a crooked tooth that stands out when she smiles. Even though Will is young, he's definitely not as shallow as many guys his age are. I love the way he thinks about girls, that he thinks it isn't the overall picture that matters. It's what lies beneath it. Wow. Do you want to ask Will anything else? I guess so. We'll go ahead. Let's do biggest turnoff. What's your biggest turnoff? Definitely an ugly personality, like girls who are always looking to start drama. Girls who don't care about anyone but themselves and what they wear. Things like that. Do you want to ask Will anything else? I mean, we might as well. We are here, right? Let's ask him about his dream job. When we were younger, you wanted to be a what? All I can see in that is ologist. A lepidopterologist, you mean? Yeah, exactly. Do you still want to be that? Actually, no. But since I spent a lot of my childhood studying them, it kind of opened my eyes to another passion of mine. And what's that? Flying. I'd love to become a pilot. Wow, that's amazing, Will. Yeah, so after we graduate, I'll start taking some flying lessons, and hopefully that will help me get the opportunity to study aviation. Oh, the big words today, wow. Will you take me on a flight someday then? After I finish flight training school, I really want to get my own little plane. And then I'd definitely love to take you for a flight with me. He's definitely smart enough and definitely good looking enough to become a pilot. It's kind of the ultimate job a guy can have. It's so romantic and great. Do you want to ask Will anything else? Last thing, hobbies. I know you like butterflies and moths, but do you have other hobbies? Well, I'm a bit of a geek. I love to game, but I also love hiking and mountain biking. Genuinely, I love being outside. I love animals too, especially dogs. I'd love to adopt one someday. I prefer cats, or I love to adopt one too. Even though I do prefer cats, I really love dogs too. Like, I love both cats and dogs. So, I don't know. I'd love to adopt a dog. Oh no, I didn't mean to lie. Why can't you like both cats and dogs? I don't understand why you have to choose a specific kind. If this goes well, we can adopt one in the future. I shiver running down my neck as I imagined a future where we were together. Do you want to ask Will anything else? No, I think we're done. Now that we're all done, would you like to go for a short walk amongst the cherry blossom trees? I would love to. After walking a bit, we came across the most beautiful cherry blossom tree with the most beautiful view over the lake that ran through the park. The lake we could see from the restaurant running right below us. It was a beautiful spring night. A clear night sky and the quiet city ambience made a tranquil scene. I've had a great time with you tonight, Mia. Me too, Will. Thank you for planning such an amazing first date. No one has ever invited me on such a wonderful date before. Does that mean you'd like to go on another date with me sometime? Definitely. But this date is going to be a tough one to follow. You're right. Let's try and do something a bit more casual next time. Are you up for that? Of course. I'm not sure if this is allowed on a first date, but oh my goodness. Are we gonna kiss? He slowly took a step closer to me and I could feel my heart starting to beat faster. Note, you've unlocked a special scene! I couldn't believe it. Was he about to kiss me? He switched his gaze from my eyes to my lips. His eyes were so dark they almost seemed black, and I found that extremely attractive and mysterious. It was almost like everything around us became blurry. It was just us, standing there, under the cherry blossom trees. Their petals were gently dancing in the breeze in what looked like a slow motion. I gulped as I thought back to the day we said goodbye, the day he had to move to Washington. Even though we were just kids, he kissed me goodbye. It was my first kiss ever, and it happened at a place similar to this enchanting orchard, yeah, right next to Will's house. Whew, okay. When we were kids, I didn't think much about how you looked, he said, smiling to himself. I never noticed how your eyes look almost golden or how soft your lips look. I know you've grown up and stuff, and you don't look like you did when you were a kid, but I just thought I'd let you know that I see you differently now. I blushed and smiled down to the ground as he chuckled, trying to finish his sentence. I haven't been able to stop looking at you, actually. I'm afraid you've caught me, Mia. I wasn't sure how to react to his confession, so I had to go with my gut feeling. My gut told me to let him kiss me if that was what he was going to do. I probably trust Will more than any man I know, except for my dad. I know that Will and I would make a good couple because we wouldn't just be a couple. We would still be best friends too. He tilted his head slightly, like he was about to go in for the kiss. Just kiss the girl! Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Just kiss the girl. His eyes were quickly shifting between my eyes and my lips like he was reading me, deciding whether or not to kiss me. As his lips came slowly closer and closer, I closed my eyes, only waiting for his lips to touch mine. But then, my phone rang. As cliche as it would be, my phone rang. Okay. Will cleared his throat and took a step back, looking a bit embarrassed. You better get that. I'm sorry. It was Daryl. Oh my god. Of course, Daryl. Daryl, what's up? Mia, do you have any idea what time it is? Are you serious, Daryl? Yeah, I don't know if you forgot, but we're leaving for Finland in less than 8 hours. I know, but it's none of your concern when I get home from a date that I'm on in my spare time, Daryl. I was so annoyed with Daryl, but at the same time, he was right. I had to get home. I hadn't even packed yet. I hate to say it, but I understand. Let's get you home. I had a really great time tonight, Will. Thank you so much for everything. Me too. Thank you for accepting my invitation. Aww. We took a cab home. He kissed me on the cheek as we hugged goodbye. I felt warm inside for the rest of that night. I packed my stuff, and the next morning, Kylie, Daryl, Michelle, and I were on a plane to Finland. Okay, guys, so that's it for that episode. Thank you for watching. You know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, thanks, bye.